Real talk, no BS. Your boy Big LA. Got something to talk about today, you understand me? You see the title, you see the header on that motherfucker, you know what I'm talking about? Mozzy. Home. Let's talk about it. In the meantime and in between time, we're gonna bring y'all in like this, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What it is, what we on, what we talking about. You dig what I'm saying? Again, how y'all doing? What's happening? Let's get into this thing. You dig what I'm talking about? So, Mozzy. You dig what I'm talking about? Got a little picture, you know what I'm saying? AKA Timothy Cornell Patterson. You dig what I'm talking about? Released from prison a couple days ago, you know. And to be completely honest, this is a great thing for the black community. This is a great thing for hip hop, if you will. Now, people say, you know, nobody can change. Everybody can mess up, but nobody can get it right. Right? Okay. Well, my whole thing is kudos and hats off to Mozzy. You dig what I'm saying? Because not too many would stand up, if you will, and do what's right. Not many people will stand up and take their consequences for their actions. Everybody knows he signed to Yo Gotti. Hats off to Yo Gotti. You know what I'm saying? Mozzy, he's been doing this for a long time. He's been in the game. He's been contributing. And now what we're witnessing is a man. I don't care his I don't care about his geologicals. And if you know, you know. I'm not worried about his geographicals, you know what I'm saying? His longitudes and latitudes. This young brother put an entire city, a section of an entire state on his back. And if you ask me, this is one of the most commendable things he's ever done, aside from what he's contributed to hip hop. This man was indicted over a year ago, and he chose to stand on that. He chose to look this thing straight in the face and deal with it. He made sure that when people tell his story, they tell it the right way. If he ever chooses to tell his story, he's making sure it's done the right way. Everybody should take a lesson and look at this, especially our youngsters. Especially our youngsters. He did what a lot of y'all not doing now today. And I'm right here in the camera so y'all know what I'm talking about. A lot of you young cats, you do it for clout. A lot of you young cats do it to be seen, be heard. My generation, Mozzy's generation, we didn't do it to be seen or for clout. We did it because a piece of it was survival. A piece of it was making sure you make it home, making sure there's food in the house, making sure your mama don't gotta kill herself, break her back, making sure you good. It's a lot of y'all that don't get that. It's a lot of y'all that don't understand that. A lot of y'all came up in two-parent homes. A lot of y'all had each grandparent there for y'all, every uncle and aunt there for y'all. We didn't have that. We didn't come up that way. You dig? The way we came up was the little bit you have, you make sure you take care of it. The little bit you got, you make sure you nurture it. You water your grass on a regular basis. Because ain't nobody going to water it for you. They're going to come and they're going to try to kill those weeds, but they're going to kill that grass at the same time because they feel that grass is not worthy enough to grow. What's the term? Mud babies. Come from nothing. Um, Knowing what it's like to really struggle and go through something. I come from a time where you bought candles not because they smell good, but because of the light they provided at the time, because of the situation that you was going through. Everybody gonna have something to say about this man's charge, even more than what they've already had to say. I take my hat off to that man again and I say, I'd rather be caught with it than caught without it. Being caught with it, I can still make it home to my family and deal with whatever needs to be dealt with that at that time. But if I don't have that and I get caught lacking or outside with my flip-flops on, I might not make it home to my family. I might not be able to provide for them the next day. See, y'all want to paint this black and white picture. You want to paint this black and white picture. Like the world is A and B, left side, right side. No. And again, this is real talk, no BS. This is what we do. We come and we talk about what's real. We give the game that needs to be given. We apply the pressure to what needs to be applied to, so that the generation behind us understands there were real steppers before them. See, you want to talk bad about Mozzy. You want to say, oh, he's a thug, he's a gang member, he went to jail. Okay, he did all that, right? Cool. What y'all don't talk about is the number of kids he helped, the number of parks he pulled up to, the number of stores he went into and spent his money out of his pocket buying toys and clothes and shoes to make sure his community was taken care of the proper way. But that's too much like right for y'all to glorify that, right? That's too much right for y'all to give that man his flowers for what he really does do for his community, right? But then y'all want to turn up, get mad, and say something when somebody with some sense compares him to the late Nipsey Hussle in a sense of, what he did for his community, what he does for his community. You want to tear down a great man for his faults instead of uplifting him and congratulating him on his successes, his accountability, and his overall ability to be a genuine man before anything. What's crazy to me, some of you people that judge him are going to judge this video. And you same people won't look in the mirror at yourselves every day. Some of you have the ability to change your communities, help your communities, and do nothing but sit in the back seat, as I call it, and try to drive the car. Try to have something to say. My grandmother told me this best: you can't drive from the back seat, baby. Those fake pedals and fake steering wheel don't help. They don't work up here in the front with me. I congratulate Yo Gotti for seeing the greatness within Mozzy and know the greatness that is within Mozzy. That man still is contributing to his community and to hip hop. Matter of fact, collect call out on all platforms right now. I end this with this because you guys are gonna try to verbally and mentally beat up a man over a pistol charge, right? Every time it's something melanated, it's a problem, and they have a pistol, right? But you guys don't say anything to law enforcement when they cut off their body cams or they rough up somebody who doesn't deserve it, or taking their life and making it to where they don't make it home to their families. R.I.P. George Floyd. R.I.P. Breonna Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are a real cold piece of work. You crucify a young lady, a young melanated lady who went through a tragic time in her life and her family's life. And you crucified her because she indulged in a little bit of self-medication, right? You didn't say nothing to the president when he went and bought Swisher Sweets from the liquor store and went home and smoked a blunt. But you tried to crucify Obama for smoking Newports, something that's legal that gets sold in stores everywhere across the country. I don't understand it. I don't get it. And from here on out, I'm challenging anybody who has something to say about what I have to say. Make your videos, make your content, say what you have to say, leave and make your comments. Understand, I come from the reach one, teach one generation. Like T.I. said, hey, Pops, I guess it's time for me to go out here and show these youngsters how to do it. With that being said, you know what I'm saying? Congratulations for Mozzy being home. Greatest thing that could have ever happened. Man was supposed to do a year. The man came home in 10 months. Hats off to you, my brother. Peace and prosperity and blessings on the rest of your journey. In the meantime and in between time, y'all wake up. Y'all get it right. See, a lot of y'all that talk, right, couldn't walk that walk if somebody was walking for you, chewing the bubble gum for you, and steered you in the right direction. He did something that's a message, a legitimate message to our young people. Hey, you did something, stand on that. Whatever comes with that, be man enough, woman enough, grown enough to deal with that. It's easy to fuck up. Easy. But it's 10 times, damn near 100 times harder to do the right thing after you fuck up and accept whatever consequences come with that. Again, that's the generation I come from. Those are the people I was up under that gave me my raising and my tutelage. So try to do something. Try to do something that'll help your community. Try to do something that'll help the people within your little neighborhood, on your block. Hey, if you see an opportunity where you can go to your community center and help them people, do that. And I don't mean for clout. I don't mean just for somebody to see you and say, hey, they were doing something. Not just a moment for you to pull your camera out and feel like I'm going to document this so I can get the praise of the world. When it's genuine, you ain't got time to pull your camera out. When it's genuine, you ain't got time to make no posts. When it's genuine, you ain't got time to turn around and have somebody say, hey, you know what I'm saying? Or tell somebody, hey, look at me. Look at what I'm doing. It's impossible. When it's genuine, your brain don't think of none of that. Y'all get a grip on life, man. Hey, I'm the last of a dying breed that don't stop multiplying. Don't let that go over your head. In the meantime, and in between time, I'll fuck with you. This your boy Big LA. Real talk, no BS. 2023. Heavily inking shit. Shout out to the Roosevelt Show. That's Big Bro. Shout out Townhouse Media. Too Much Game Podcast. Shout out I Am King. Y'all tap in and check out I Am King of My Trauma on all major platforms. It's not a race. It's a marathon. I'm going to run my marathon. Fuck your race. Me and my constituents, we put numbers on the board for reasons, not just for seasons. Y'all tap in, man. Go tell a friend to tell a friend. Call 2 more friends, tell them to run back and tell 10 more apiece. You know what I'm saying? And y'all come fuck with me on this episode. Tap in. Peace. Blessings. Prosperity.